So you have Scorpion. You went with Grabnar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Dawn and Anya, you guys may kind of circle back to the containers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you guys are at the containers right now. And in front of you is the limousine. So, while you were doing all this, the other party arrives.
Ooh.
But it's not a limousine.
It's a boat.
Not even a boat.
It's a plane.
It's Superman.
It's a submarine, we know it!
It's not a submarine.
Oh.
It's cars. It's just cars.
Oh.
Is it Cars or is it like the Cars from Cars?
Cars and cars and cars.
Cars and Cars and Cars.
But no, they aren't even really fancy vehicles either. You know, they're like your
Is it a lemon?
It's a beat-up Honda Civic.
they're like your low end vehicles. Yeah, that's what they are. Not even great to look at. They have terrible condition, like they've never been taken care of. Definitely used. You know, these aren't brand new, driven off the lot.
Mm.
And you see these three arrive. Vehicles. Okay. And out of these vehicles, step out people wearing body armor and masks. And the masks bear the symbol that you've been looking for. That's right. The Titan symbol.
What?
But one particular person really stands out.
Is he famous?
No, he's just flashy.
And he is full on armor, helmet, everything, head to toe. And you recognize him because you have actually seen his face before.
His face or his helmet face?
His helmet face.
His helmeted
You've seen
face.
his helmet,
You've seen
Okay.
his visage before.
which to Heinrich it's his face.
Ja. That is his better face.
But yes, you've seen him, and he goes by the name of Hyperion. He is the leader of the Titans.
I'm calculating decisions here.
And they get out, and they go, and Hadir gets out of his vehicle.
I feel like this is one of the moments where you're like, this movie could go a full 2 hours, or I could dive bomb and blow up and movie over. Roll credits. Two big names right here.
So you got Hadir, you got Hyperion. And Hadir also has Dante with him. As you see him get out of the vehicle. And Hadir has the briefcase. So he basically walks up, and then you see them a respectful distance from each other. What do you do?
It'd be a shame if someone threw an explosive in between those two.
So when you say respectful distance, does it actually feel respectful, or does it like feel like I'm standing back for you so I can get a feel of what you're doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm assuming Anya and Dawn are still keeping an eye out for anything.
Yeah, I think we've ended up behind the crates right now, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, behind the containers. Yeah, the shipping
yeah.
containers.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you guys could be on top of it if you want to. That way you have a bird's eye view.
That's probably where I would be, yeah. We can see Heinrich soaring overhead.
Yeah.
Speaking of bird's eye view.
Roll perception.
I'm
Who?
no good
Both
at
of
a
you.
distance fight.
Oh, look at that. I rolled a 16 and a 17.
I keep forgetting. 8.
25.
18 plus 8.
18 plus 8 is 26.
Yes.
25 and
25.
26. She's like one up in you.
I know.
Literally.
Last roll too. Did the same thing in the last roll.
So you two notice movement
Ooh.
in the containers.
In the container?
And the containers that we're on.
Yes.
And that
Can
we're,
you use
we're
your little
standing
eye
by?
thingy to see if there's like
Yeah.
a heat sensor? Like.
Yeah, can I see through these containers, or is this like
You
the
can.
lead to Superman kind of
No,
thing?
you can do thermal imaging through it.
Yes. So what do I see? What do I see with my little eye?
And each of the
What
two
did she
containers
spy?
closest to the pier, you see a group at about 6 in each container, and they're standing at the ready.
So they're like just waiting for something to happen.
Does anybody have
Do we relay this to everybody too?
smoke grenade?
I'm gonna tell them. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them. I'm not that mean. I'm gonna tell them.
Do we have any kind of ability to cause big blinding distraction?
I do not have anything.
I have a blinding device. I am the blinding device.
She is distraction. That's one of hers.
If we could have distraction, I have the ability to maybe fly in and sleight of hand take briefcase away.
Mm.
You also have another party here in the containers.
Yes,
They
that's
relay that
we just
information.
relay to you that there are people
We
in
could
these
distract them
containers.
too, or release them. Maybe make more distraction.
They look like they are.
Or are they all waiting to jump someone?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're waiting.
They're at the ready.
I feel like we should get the briefcase before that happens.
So am I able to?
We
gauge-
only have 1 day left.
Wait, what?
I've been keeping track.
And then Prometheus goes,
What?
well, my calculations say differently.
Yeah, but you have to inspire mushy people with fear. There's only 30 minutes left. We must do this.
She goes, my calculations say 7
Minutes?
days.
7 minutes remaining. You heard her.
I believe he is malfunctioning.
Fix him. Aren't you like in his head too?
Oh, you did not fix me. Shush your mouth.
Initiating
Fix
repair
her. Fix
mode.
her. She is mushy. Don't fix me when I'm flying.
Question.
Yes.
So about these people in the containers,
Uh-huh.
since I can see them thermally and whatnot, can I tell anything about them just by like the way they move? Like, do they seem like some
Are they holding,
ragtag
like, a
gang of
weapon?
people, or do they seem more like military, or more like
Do they look
police?
like they are
Yes.
also
Like,
wearing
have-
a whole bunch
they have
of
heat
armor like
signatures,
the
they're
other
probably
Titans?
people.
They
Well,
are,
not just
these
people, but
guys
what
are
kind of
not
people
wearing
are they?
heavier armor. No.
Okay.
The Titans are wearing heavy armor. These guys are wearing lighter armor.
So they're
You can
may
tell by
not
the
be
weaponry
Titans.
that they are most likely from the Trident organization.
How
Okay.
are the containers
I relay this
sealed?
information
Like,
as well.
how are they locked? Are they electronic locks?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Just gonna pop them all open.
Just lock. I was gonna lock them all inside.
Yeah, no, these aren't electronic locks.
Does your axe turn hot? Could
So-
you fuse container doors together?
That might be a little obvious.
Just
Huh.
weld it shut.
Where there's a well,
Or
there's
take,
a way.
take one of the containers and push the front of it in front of the other front of it, and then they can't open doors because they both are
Kissing?
kissing.
I'm sure
Excellent chaotic joke, I think.
The doors are on the outside, by the way, of the containers.
On
What
the
would I
side.
would have to
On both sides, yeah.
turn it around.
Yeah.
Pick up
we
something
could ask
heavy,
them
So-
to wait on the exchange while we do
park
this.
the car in front
Hyperion.
of the door.
And Hadir have a conversation. And Hyperion looks at him and says, I didn't think you would actually bring it. And then Hadir looks at him and says, well, did you bring the credits?
So where are we on that distraction?
Then Hyperion, he nods. And then you see him do something on his wrist. And he says, the credits will be in your account once that briefcase is in my possession. And then as he finishes that sentence, Hadir begins walking towards him, but then stops because there's a red laser on his chest. And also on Dante's.
Oh, I'll say whose chest?
It is me. I'm playing funny joke. No, just
Perception? You can do perception also since you're in the air.
Can
I see that expression. He's like,
kidding. I can investigate. I mean,
well, after this is all said and done, you may need to do some investigating. I see that body part goes with this one.
26.
26. All right.
15.
Perceiving?
Yeah, perceiving.
What?
15.
That's
You
a nat
see the-
20.
You see the clouds?
Yeah, wow.
Nat
Okay.
Pigeon flew
So that's
in
what,
front of my face.
28?
Yeah.
All right.
Ah, she didn't one up me this time. She two up.
Yeah!
So then you hear Hyperion. He goes, it looks directly at Hadir and he goes, "What is this? What did you set up?" And then Hadir is looking very surprised. He has no idea what's going on. But you guys trace the laser to the crane in the distance. Well, it's kind of like a crane. It's what they use to basically move the shipping containers. Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey guys, there's something in the crane.
I cannot see. I fly closer.
Make a stealth.
Just because I am noisy.
Of course, what they hear is like a little fly.
Okay, we'll go with the 14. Okay. 24. Ja, 24.
24, alright. And then you spot. You see a sniper up there.
Is
And
it bushy?
he's bushy, yes.
Armored? Heavy? Light?
No, he's lightly armored, but you can tell from his tattoos and his markings on his cybernetics.
Mercenary?
No, nope. Thunderbolts.
Oh no, he's got thunderbolts. He's got thunderbolts on him, people.
So, third faction. The people actually,
Ja,
run the guns around here.
But
Yeah.
he is alone, looks like.
He is, yes. But, you don't know if there's others of him, he's with here.
Does it look like I have any red dots on me?
No.
Then I don't think he is looking at me.
But he's definitely has him trained on the sight, and he has his finger on the trigger. All it takes is just one motion, and boom.
How is that our problem?
I don't see that it is. I hear you, hacker. I will shoot his hand. Seems like good idea. Anybody disagree? No? Okay.
Maybe you could just scare him. So
I
he
have
pulls the trigger.
the ability to create a blinding light, but not targeted at that guy. It would just be for the area. But it also has friendly fire, so you
If you
have to
can't
make
get-
sure to cover your eyes.
If you can, like the two main bad guys, just blind them,
I
and then we
it's
can
an
try to
AoE.
rush them.
Yeah, it's an AoE.
Yeah, we'll plan for that.
Yeah.
Ja, she should do that. I
can do
will
that.
kill Sniper. Or mutilate. See how well it goes.
Go for it.
Maybe fly in real close with propeller and just barrel roll.
Say, how do you do this? Because he's right up in the crane, so he's in a
Blaster
nice
is
little
higher, I
position.
will shoot. I will shoot with gun.
So just kind of show up in his view and just.
Well, it'd be like a long barrel.
Mhm.
Just aha.
Question.
Yes.
28.
Yeah. Well, you can go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Sorry, go ahead, ask question.
I was just gonna say, for blinding, since I'm technically using my weapon to do that, am I using my weapon skill to roll it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
Just want to be sure.
28.
28. All right. So you fire blast, and it singes him as it hits the crane, and it starts basically melting away the metal on the crane, and it singes him, which throws him off as he does fire off a shot.
Uh-oh, look out, Doc!
And the shot obviously goes wide, and it actually ends up hitting the limousine. Oh, Hadir's limousine.
Not ours.
Not yours, Hadir's.
Okay, because I'm very attached to her.
And then you guys see the chauffeur basically just kind of like roll out of the vehicle afterwards.
Did?
Yeah. Well, that's what you did.
Can I have his hat? That's a question for later, I
Oh,
think.
but the sniper is still active.
Yeah, I will start strafing.
Yes, as he sees you. Alright.
Should
But then
roll to blind?
and events kind of cascade from that point.
Yeah, I turn on
jeez.
music now. Dun, 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 dun,
On
dun, dun, dun.
speaker.
Yes, it is
Yes.
loudspeaker. Everyone can hear
Go
it.
ahead.
Okay. 13 plus 24.
24.
Yeah.
Alright. And what did you do again?
Blinding. It would either have to be. I don't think I'm within melee range, which would be close range, but I'm within nearby range, right, of people in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have the ability to do that.
It's from where you are when you act, because it's your melee weapon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't throw it if that's your question.
Right. So basically, what it does is the AOE is from where you are, basically.
Right.
And then blossoming outward.
And it blossoms out. Yeah.
In all
So
directions.
as long as they are within that area,
Correct.
then we're good. So yeah,
All right.
I did warn them before I did this, just
Yeah.
to be clear.
As soon as the blinding light goes off,
Flare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, they'll hear it in the radio, so I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I'll just be like, "Wild card, bitches!" And then I start running towards where. As soon as the flash goes off, I rush towards the dude
Alright.
suitcase.
Well, before you do, everybody surrounding Dawn right now, go ahead and make a roll.
For what?
Am I?
You don't have to. No, you're further away.
Am I rolling?
What?
Ja.
Yes.
Yes.
Do they get any kind
What
of
roll?
advantage from me
Straight
warning
roll,
them
like-
first?
They do get advantage. Yes. It's a Constitution and Physique, but you do get advantage. So in case you don't have Physique.
Oh, look at that. They were both 18s.
Oh, not bad.
Did you beat 28?
Did I roll for that?
Oh yeah. No, you did. Have you rolled yet? I thought you rolled.
I
Did you
rolled
not?
to actually do it. Do they
Yeah.
have to actually outroll me, or?
Yeah, you set the benchmark
Okay,
for it.
yeah, I got a
Oh
24.
my god.
24. My bad.
Yeah.
Sweet. I got a 26.
Give the manage. Yep.
What did you get, sir?
I rolled,
Blinded. That's what he got.
Do you want to
I
use your
rolled two
chip?
4s.
I rolled two 18s. Can I give him one of my 18s?
Trade you.
I'll take him.
So
It's a 14.
it's a 14. Yeah, and
Yes.
she had 24. Oh yeah. So
Would blinding even affect me because I don't have actual eyes?
yes.
Okay.
The way hers is set up, yeah, it overloads the optics. It's not permanent, so. Permanent.
Theory.
What?
Would
What
you
is the
like
definition
a
of the
chip
word?
or use a chip to re-roll?
Well, the people I use it on often
And
don't
then get
live
a
long
chip
enough to
afterwards,
tell me
maybe.
how permanent
It
it is.
just depends on what you roll. I don't know. You tell me.
I don't want to be blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light. Beat you.
So you said 24?
24.
That is going to be a 28.
Hmm.
Well, there you go. I had 28 in there somewhere.
I rolled. I have to roll really high because my con is only 8.
Yeah,
I rolled a 15, and that gets me to 23.
23. You need a 16 or higher. Yeah. You did roll with advantage, right?
Yeah, that was with advantage.
Okay. Yeah. So you have the same tool. You can, well, yours is different. You didn't like horribly fail.
You didn't epically fail. It would
No,
just be
but-
like momentary.
Yeah. So yours would you will still be affected, but it'll be lessened. It's not the
As
full
you run
effect.
out
That's
there
fine.
going, ah, surprise! You like ran into something.
And what did you get?
It's
Surprise!
26.
Can I get pencil?
Wow. Look at that. Look at you two go.
This time I one upped her. But
That's
I
true.
needed it.
When you
When you
needed it,
needed it.
yeah.
All right. So she just basically you describe it. It's your weapon.
Oh, yes. So you'll notice I sort of raise my arm like I'm punching the air, like that icon, like the Hamilton poster. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you
I've
forget
got-
about me.
I've got the blade that looks like it's made out of light, and shing, pierce the air, and it just glows really bright, like it sort of
Yeah.
You
goes
stab the
whoom.
cloud.
She gets all of their attention, so they look at her.
Yeah.
And then, whoom,
Yeah.
this globe of light just surrounds. Now, Grabnar and Anya were able to stave off the blindness. You guys might
Duck
have
out of cover.
very temporary. Scorpion did get hit with it.
in the middle of him charging out.
Yeah. So now for your sense, basically you have blindness right now.
Okay.
But what you can do is in a moment you can roll again, but since you partially succeeded on that, your difficulty is a 15.
Okay.
So when you're able to succeed on that, you'll basically shake off the blindness effect. Until then, you have that.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that mean like he has a disadvantage on like
Yeah,
dexterity?
anything that
rolls, or-
requires sight, he has disadvantage on.
He doesn't
and-
need to see to hack or anything, right? Like, there's muscle memory at this point.
True. Right? Like,
sure. Yeah.
the stuff is in his head, right? So he can still tell it what to do while he's blinded.
No, his memories
Right.
are blinded too.
Now,
I cannot see my own thoughts.
what also happens at this point
never know.
is that the container doors fly open also. Okay? And as they fly open, you see these essentially the Trident members. You were able to get the information correct. Because they have the markings and tattoos and such. And they kind of swarm into the scene as Hyperion and Titans and the Hadir, they're blinded at the moment.
So the new guys are not blinded.
Right.
I want to give my team an advantage by creating several lasers, like sighting lasers, that would just like scatter across the area, and maybe everyone that's out there thinks, "Oh no, am I about to be sniped?"
Well, first you
Like
need to
a
roll a
disco
defensive
love.
roll.
Jean.
Because you've got this guy that you started with.
Pick one bad guy at a time.
I cannot do that. I kill them all.
Save some for the rest of us.
Scheiße.
So, team, I say in character, which of these people am I allowed to kill? All of them? Any of them?
It's not us.
Are they on our side? Who's on our side? Nobody?
At this
Would
point,
be
we have no idea. Just
21.
don't kill us and you should be good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
21?
in my book, they're all
21.
equally bad. Alright, we're good.
All right, so
You got something
21
to say, sir?
Is there someone you don't
He-
want her to kill?
takes his
Besides
rifle.
yourself.
He's trying
Or
to follow
someone
you
you
as you're just
especially
kind of
want me to
buzzing
kill.
around.
Yes. I think
Strafing.
that's the more
Yeah,
important
they're-
one.
And he does
Yeah,
fire off a
so
shot,
okay.
but it doesn't hit you directly. It just kind of, clips you.
Ping.
Ping. So that's 3 damage.
Yeah, I can do that. But it goes. Wait, so in the AP,
Yeah,
if my armor points are higher than that, then
that's just the maximum amount that you would take. That's what your armor points are. So the maximum amount of damage you would take in an attack is whatever your armor is listed at, basically.
So you can't. If
Like,
anything
what
less
is your
than
armor?
that, you just
my
take
armor
it.
is 4.
4? Okay, yeah, you still take 3. If you would take anything above 4,
Then it just gives me 4.
just
Right.
give you 4, yeah.
I get it.
Unless your armor doesn't protect against it. So that's the only exception to that. Or you just epically fail.
He has made me angry. I will peel his skin from his bones.
So you notice this blinding flash at the pier, and you notice that essentially events have started down there. So as that happened, all of a sudden you get pinged from behind from the sniper,
This mushy will be peeled like grape.
and the mushy is not happy with you.
Well, same. Scratch my Bondo paint job. Well, I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Go for it.
28.
Yeah, well, it connected very well.
How is he doing now?
Because you shot, it was an energy blast, right? Is what
Yeah,
you shoot?
it's a pulse.
Pulse blast? Yeah. So you hit him, and you essentially knock him back with the blast to where he's kind of like falling out of the crane somewhat, but he's falling inside of it. He manages to catch himself, but he totally lost his complete position. So he has to reposition himself, his footing and everything. So you completely knocked him off balance. And damaged him at the same time. You can see his armor is like smoking at this point.
I have another idea for next time. Mushy.
At the pier, you guys see the scene unfold. Well, except for you.
You hear the scene unfold.
You hear the scene unfold as the Trident members jump in and essentially start fighting with the Titans, who are blinded at the moment. And of course, you see Hadir. He dropped the briefcase and then accidentally kicked it. So now the briefcase is in the center of everybody.
I want it.
I'm half blind running, like, towards the
Stumbling.
direction they were.
Yes. I think it's here.
When do I roll again for the blindness?
You can roll right now.
Okay. Just a straight roll.
Yeah, roll con.
16.
There you go.
It speeds 15.
Yep.
Cool.
It does. So you start making your way through the crowd, and then you start seeing your vision actually come back, and it's like, I can see shapes again.
All you see is this.
You know? Whoa! Your vision is starting to come back full. Just in time, as you see, looks to be like a pipe coming straight for your face. So make a defensive roll.
Okay.
That's a dex.
Dex, and I have evade.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that do?
Is that a skill or is that an exploit?
It's a skill.
Okay, so that would mean that you just roll with advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
Okay. Dodge. Gotcha. So that would be a 27.
All right. Yeah, you basically, as that pipe is coming straight for you, you just kind of do like a little limbo thing.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's like a Matrix style.
Like hit to your knees and
Yeah,
slide.
he just basically slides, like he gets his knees and slide as he just leans his back, and as the pipe just...
It hits the
Okay,
your mouth.
I'm gonna, like, as I'm, like, dodging, I'm gonna pop the blade out of my arm
Yeah,
and then come back and kind of, like, take a slice at him.
go for it.
Look at the back of his legs.
Just like, cause I'm kind of like running. I kind of imagine like running and like kind of like doing like a slide on my knees as I'm dodging and try to take a slice at his leg.
Yeah, sounds good.
Is he got any tech on him or anything like that? He'd be considered mechanoid.
He doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have any
So
cyberware on him.
Straight roll. Don't know how this works yet. So that'd be dex based for that.
Mm-hmm.
What are you using? Just your blade?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, blade weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a finesse?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, then yeah, you can
Okay.
use dex.
Yes, I just do this. Okay. So, do I add anything else to the roll?
No.
Okay.
Just your dex.
Okay, so 20.
20.
20.
All right. All right. So, you dodge the attack. You bring up your blade. You're able to swipe him with the blade,
Mhm.
and you're able to nick him as he reacts to you doing that.
Mhm.
You're able to just barely nick him. So you do draw some blood, but not
Yeah.
as much as you're hoping.
I'll just try to like distract him or something because I'm still just trying to go headlong
Right.
towards where the case is.
Yeah, and the case is still, kind of. You're heading towards the case. You're not at the case yet.
Yeah, yeah.
But you got all these people in the way. What does Dawn and Anya and Grabnar do as they see Scorpion bolt for it?
I think
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
try and
all
assist.
go for the.
Can I stab someone if they seem to be
Does your
going
axe
after
have,
him
like,
as he's
seismic
going after
power?
the case?
Like if you hit the ground,
Yeah,
could make
you can
it
follow
fall
after.
No, I didn't
Just
know
try to
anything like that. It
assist,
has 6
yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
possibilities.
All right, so
Yeah, because you see him as he does that, and then he gets back up to his feet, and then you start seeing the Trident members start surrounding, basically. So as you see that, Dawn runs in and she starts assisting.
There is water everywhere, right?
Assist.
It's been raining.
I'm
okay.
gonna go for the case.
You can go for the case.
Go for the case.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stab a guy who looks like he's getting too close.
Go for it.
Is that one
It's
of
a
the
very
options?
possibility.
That's
40% chance it can be one of those two.
Okay, cool.
It's not a guarantee at all.
19
I say you just see what happens.
19.
All right.
for the first hit. I have dual wield, so
Do will.
get
Yeah.
to do it again.
All right. So
Duel.
the first one, you jump in there and you're able to basically nick the guy.
Mhm.
Okay.
Got his attention.
Do it.
Got his attention.
You have his attention, yes.
So now I get to hit him again,
So
right?
as you nick him, he basically reacts as well, and you can see that he has like these power knuckles
Mm-hmm.
as he goes to strike you in response to that. So
Okay.
make a defensive roll real quick.
Okay, I do have evade. What is that? 13 is better. 13 plus 11 is 24. 24.
24. Well, you successfully evade that.
Hooray!
As he goes in for the strike, and you just move out of the way, and then you may use your second attack now.
Okay. Not that one. Not that one either. Here you go.
Toss it.
Sorry. That was not my best toss by any means. Okay, let's try that again.
I don't think softball was your sport.
Oh, nat 20. Better. Definitely can't throw like that.
He says nat 20?
Nat 20.
Nat 20, yeah. So that one strikes true.
Yeah.
And it strikes a very vital part as he goes over like that to strike, with his fist. And you go under with the blade right through the rib cage.
Mm.
So your blade just sinks in, and you hear him basically scream really loud as you pull the blade out, and then he just slumps over into the ground.
My teammates in the comms can hear me giggling.
Look, I did.
Look what I did.
What happened? What's so funny?
Oh, somebody's having fun.
Me and
Anya's you're running towards the case. All right, make
love your work. You never work a day in your life.
evade as you're making your way through these people. By the way, at this point too, gunfire is going off as they're starting to regain their vision. So bullets are flying past you guys too. It's like pure chaos over here. Grabnar loves it.
29. 29.
29. All right.
Yeah.
So you end up dodging bullets as
Matrix style.
as you're running. You see a Trident member, and you basically just kind of roll over him as the bullets hit the Trident member, and he falls down to the ground. And then
She's
you just
moving
kind
through
of
the desert just like in Dune. She's like moving back and forth with no rhythm.
she's bobbing and weaving through the people.
I am throwing the axe.
At
At who?
At a group of them.
Just throw it in the group and hope it hits something, right?
Can you see the
Go for it.
We're
the,
like
the leader of that dude, of the Titans? Can you still
Hyperion?
see?
Yeah,
Hyperion.
you see him.
Do it.
It's up to you, man.
All right, yeah.
Where you want to throw it?
I'll throw it at him.
Go for it. That sounded like a lot of dice.
That's going to be a 24.
24?
Yes.
All right.
And the effect is going to hurt.
Yeah.
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel? Well, I need you to roll defense.
Roll defense.
oh no, it's gonna come back at you.
Because as you throw the blade, you see Hyperion with rapid reflexes grab it, spin around, and throw it back at you.
Oh no.
This guy. Okay, so
He seems to be moving faster than a normal person does.
Ooh.
Hack him.
Hack him.
Hack him.
Hack
Actually,
him.
I'm speaking to both of them.
I was
in
gonna say,
that situation.
hack him with the axe or hack him with the computer
Yes.
skill?
Do both.
That's physique 26.
26
Yeah.
physique. You use your weapon skill for that one, but yeah. I mean,
Weapon
both of them
skill
same,
26, yeah.
Yeah. All right. 26. All right. So you don't take the full axe as it grazes you, but then hits behind you and causes an explosion. So you do take some from the explosion, but not as much as you would if you took the axe straight on.
Okay.
All right. And what was the damage of your axe again? What's your damage rating with it? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so you just take 2.
Take 2?
Yep.
Okay. Can I
And
get
of course,
a
you know,
for
it just
eraser?
landed on the ground and then cause an explosion.
Thank you.
Were you still on top of the oh no, you're on near the container, right? That's where you're from?
Yeah.
You're attacking from the container?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically the axe doesn't hit you, it hits like the container right in front of you as it explodes with the shrapnel. Sends you flying back into the dock or the other container right behind you. So you put a little dent in it, and then the axe is just laying on the ground.
Mm.
You just kind of shake it off, walk over and grab your axe, and now he has your attention.
Oh, yeah, he does.
As you grip the axe up.
Oh, I grab it angrily. I'm angry.
He is turning somewhat green.
I was gonna say, is your skin glowing green?
So the scene has become pure chaos as multiple groups here are fighting for this briefcase. You are Hadir, the Titans, the Tridents, Thunderbolts somewhere. He's dealing with one of them right now. Heinrich is, right?
Yeah, but I want to make it that everybody is dealing with him soon.
So tune in next time to find out how the conflict goes. Will they survive? Will they get the briefcase? Will it just be a complete and utter bloodbath? Who knows? But tune in and you will find out. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Wherever you get your podcast at, be sure to check us out at SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com or even HeavenscapeOnline.com. You know, check out our podcast, our previous ones, get caught up to this point, and also stay tuned for the next episode as the action continues. This is Saturday Night Gaming signing off.
See you later.